we came out to say our support to Crimean Tatar people and Ukrainian who live in Crimea in the occupation. It's not the annexation, it's a military occupation of Crimea. I know how tough is the situation in Crimea. I know it from my relatives, from my parents, from my brothers and sisters, and we are gathering today for the freedom of Crimea and freedom of Crimean Tatars. As you know, 4 years ago these days, Russia illegally occupied the peninsula and started violating Crimean Tatar rights and Ukrainian rights. And since that time, during 4 years, there are already more than 60 prisoners in Russian prisons. Continuously searches are happening in Crimean Tatar houses. Every week someone is being arrested. A lot of cases of kidnapping people. 15 people had been killed already. 16 are missing, and 15 have been found dead and tortured. Crimea still part of Ukraine, and we stand for it, we gather for it, and we call upon our politician, Canadian government, and all countries around the world, leading countries, UN. We call upon to push the sanction. We call upon Canadian government to do more sanctions against Russian business, Russian oligarchs worldwide and here in Canada. We call them to do everything what will end Putin's regime and free Crimea, free Donbass, free Eastern Ukraine, free Ukrainian prisoners, and of course free Russian citizens and Russian people from this bloody KGB Putin's regime. Russian authorities came here, ministers, and they're more smart now, working not directly with Canada, from Russia and Canada, and working through other countries of a former Soviet Union, such as Kazakhstan, Belarus, Uzbekistan. And I want to tell Canadian businesses who are dealing with this bloody regime, you are killing Ukrainians, you're funding the Russian army who is killing Syrian civilians, Syrian children in Syria.